By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use Jira's Atlassian Intelligence AI to help provide better tasks to your team, as well as improving the quality of your user story descriptions. This will save you hours of time refining your backlog ahead of new sprints. If you are a product manager, a Scrum master, or a developer that wants better quality stories, activities, tasks before you get into a sprint, this is the video for you. As a product manager that has been working in this industry for well over a decade, I have written more user stories than I can count. And honestly, coming up with the idea is not the hard part. It's making that idea really clear to everyone in the team to know what are we trying to deliver right now and what are the tasks that we need to do to make sure we deliver it properly. This is why I'm really excited by what Atlassian are doing with their new AI intelligence. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Great, so we've got my Jira board and I've got an example project with lots of synthetic data in here just to help explain this. So my project is called e-commerce website, and within this I've got a number of items in my backlog, including a few that are listed in the upcoming sprint. Now what I want to do is I want to get this story sprint ready, and I'm going to look at login to account as an example. So this is an e-commerce website. So the point of this user story is written in the description at the moment. I've only written as a user, I want to log into my account so that I can access my account details. It's pretty basic here, but clearly we need a number of other things in here to make sure this user story is ready by whatever definition of ready we have. So what we can do is we can help use Jira's AI to speed this up. And the way we do this is we can go onto this button over here, which says Improve Story. The first feature I'm going to show is Improve Description. What this can create, if I click on this, is it will take the current description and it will suggest some additions to it based on the context of what it knows about this particular user story and other items in the backlog. So right now I've just got this one brief description, but it's kept that user story description. Although it's added a little bit, it now has described it as a user, when I want to log into my account, I want to access my account details so I can manage my information. I'm not sure that particularly adds much, but you can see what it's tried to do. But it has also put a bit of context in here, saying that this issue involves enabling users to log into their accounts to view and manage their account details. Fair enough. And it's got some high-level acceptance criteria, as well as a placeholder for other information. Now what this does is it can help you or guide you on what you might want to think about in this context. It's not the exact description that I would go for in my types of user stories. If you want to learn more about that, I will put a link to a video above where I go into what I think a good user story looks like. So while this isn't a perfect level of detail, I do think it is still helpful to get your thinking going, and you can use the AI to be a bit like another team member to come up with ideas of what you might want to include as part of this story. Now, what you can also do beyond this, if I just save that, I'm going to replace the current information with that and click save. Before you start a new sprint, you're going to want to have a list of subtasks, different activities that members of the team need to do to deliver this story. And at the moment, I've just got one in here. I've put a design task, which is to create the UI and UX designs for mobile and web. Decent enough task, could be given to an individual or a couple of people in the team. But this is clearly not the only thing that needs to be done to complete this story. We need to have some development tasks. We might need some additional design tasks or BA tasks. We might have some testing tasks, for instance. Now, again, here's where you can use Jira's AI. If you go back to Improve Story, there is an area on here which says Suggest Child Work Items. I'm going to click that. What this will do is it will generate a set of suggested tasks that might sit in here. And you can see it's done that very quickly. So it's got one that says about implement login form and input validation. There's an integration here with an authentication API. Sounds likely that we're going to have something like that in here. These all seem like things that probably need to be done, actually. I might have some additional ones, or I might want to edit these, and you can do that before you accept them. You can click edit and tweak them. But this helps you speed up that process of thinking, well, what are all the activities that need to be done? to help complete this user story. And just like that, a user story that might have taken me half an hour to really detail out at the level that I think my team's going to find it useful can be created in just a couple of minutes. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a like and also subscribe to the channel. I'm sharing a lot of tips that I've found useful over the years of being a product manager, but also where I'm leveraging AI and tools like this to help me do my work better. Look, let's be real. As a product manager, you still need to bring your knowledge and your team's knowledge about what this user story really needs to deliver. You know the context of your product and the environment that you're in as an organization. However, what I think it's really good at doing is giving you some tips, some guidance on what might be some expected things to be part of this description or some of the likely tasks from similar activities in the past. And I can't see how that can't be helpful, because it will at least help you make sure you don't miss anything. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then drop me a comment below to let me know what kind of content would you like to learn more about. Where do you get stuck on using tools like Jira, for instance, in your work as a product manager? I'm happy to share any advice or guidance that I can give. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.